Hey guys, Lexus Driver here. Welcome to a new video. Now on this video, this is going to be another continuation of the brand new Toyota Land Cruiser FJ and the Toyota HiLux. Now, I actually have two images I actually have two images of the interior of the Toyota Land Cruiser FJ, and this one is for the Hilux. Now, since these are future vehicles, since these are future vehicles, there's not a lot of pictures of the interior to show a lot. So this is the best of what I can find on the internet. So I can give my brief thoughts about what the interiors look like, and also, um, since these are future vehicles, uh, I'm gonna keep them as brief as possible because once the vehicles are released and once I can check out what the vehicles have to offer, then I can try and do a full review of what I can see in these vehicles and what are my thoughts. But anyways, let's get to the video. Now, what I have here on the left, I actually have two pictures of the Toyota Land Cruiser FJ. Now, this is what the interior looks like if you go with the base model. For the top of the line, I think this is what the interior looks like. So as you can see here, um, okay, so the center console is different. So, oh yeah. By the way, this picture right here, this is actually from a website called Top Gear Philippines. So, anyways, I think this is what the interior looks like if you go with the base model, and this is what the interior looks like if you go with the top of the line model. Me as a top of the line person, I like to go with this interior. So, I'm gonna start with the base model first, then I'll talk about the top of the line version. So let's talk about the base model. So this one, the interior here looks to me, this is highly implied that this is the base model of the Toyota Land Cruiser FJ. Um, okay, you have circular air vents. Obviously, you still have the rectangular ones. Circular air vents for the driver and front seat passenger. Okay, these are okay. So automatic high beams. I think this is to turn off the pre-collision system, and some blank buttons. The whole purpose of the blank buttons is, if you're going to be installing like third party accessories like like extra lights, etc., etc. Okay. Steering wheel's a lot like the Land Cruiser 250 series. Um, okay. Here's what the center console looks like. Yeah. Okay. I'll talk about the infotainment screens soon, but let me talk about the center console here. So, the shifter here, this is a lot like the Toyota Land Cruiser. If we look closer right here, okay, this one here, this is your transfer case. So okay, so unlike the Land Cruiser, the Land Cruiser FJ, you actually have you actually have three options um, for the transfer case. So this vehicle here, the Land Cruiser FJ, this is actually a part-time four-wheel drive. The Land Cruiser 250 series, it's full-time four-wheel drive. So what that basically means is the Land Cruiser full-time four-wheel drive, you can only switch between two modes for four-wheel drive. So the Land Cruiser 250 series, you have four-wheel drive high range and four-wheel drive low range. This one right here, since this is part-time four-wheel drive, I think this one is I think this one here, this is two-wheel drive high range, and then this one here is four-wheel drive high range, and then finally four-wheel drive low range. I think that's how it goes. Or in another way, I would say this would be four-wheel drive high range free, four-wheel drive high range locked, and then four-wheel drive low range locked. So either those two, but only one way to find out once they're released. Okay, downhill assist control. What's this one? I'd say this is the snow mode button. Okay, this one is the this one's your four-wheel drive lock button, and I would say that's more of your four-wheel drive stuff. Yeah, parking brake. Oh wow, the shifter looks a lot like uh, the shifter looks a lot like the Land Cruiser. And given the fact that there's no given the fact that this is what your center console looks like, I think this one right here is likely yeah, I'm pretty sure this is likely your armrest. So they wrapped it up because they tried to keep it as preserved as possible because these are future vehicles. Anyways, let's get to the infotainment screen. Okay, so the infotainment screen on this vehicle, this one is pretty small. I mean, it is small, since this is the base model, but not too small because, as a way to, utilizing the cameras and whatnot. But still big enough, for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Okay. So yeah, that's what the infotainment screen looks like for the base model, obviously. Okay. So I'm pretty sure right here these are your climate controls. Okay, your hazard lights, obviously. Windshield wipers and rear window wipers. Turn signals and headlights. Your instrument panel. Since this is a base model, I can be sure that the instrument panel is going to be pretty simple, but still, digitalized. Anyways, the steering wheel controls. Yeah. Oh, and your cruise control, audio controls, yeah. So that's the base model of that's what the interior looks like. Likely what the base model will look like. Now let's go for the top of the line. Okay, so this would be this interior here. This is a top of the line Land Cruiser FJ. Okay, sophisticated side vents. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so top of the line, you do get 4 cameras. Okay, so the Land Cruiser FJ. If I were to be driving this vehicle off-roading, I would go top of the line because you have multi-terrain monitor, multi-terrain select, the whole enchilada of everything you need when you're going to be going off-roading. Okay. So, okay, the center console looks a lot like your typical vehicle. Let's see. Oh. I think these are likely your parking brakes. Okay, that's your shifter. Oh, okay, here we go. This is where your off-roading features are. Okay, so I would say this vehicle has crawl control, multi-terrain select, and also with downhill assist control, and likely including your transfer case. Okay, that's the best of what the dashboard looks like. Okay, here we go. So this one here, this is the largest infotainment screen you can get in this top of the line vehicle. Because the Land Cruiser FJ, this is meant to be like a budget friendly Land Cruiser. But I would say this would have been pretty cool if this would be like a Land Cruiser Prado if this was sold in North America. But it is what it is. Fate it is what it is. 2 glove boxes. And the steering wheel is the same. Now, since I would say this is a top of the line Toyota Land Cruiser FJ, I would say that um, I would say that the instrument panel, this one is much bigger compared to the base model. So everything you see here is everything you get in this FJ, in this Land Cruiser FJ is top of the line. Like, I'm pretty sure that the interior of this Land Cruiser FJ, this is the top of the line Land Cruiser FJ. This one here, I'm pretty sure this looks like the base model, but this one here, this looks like it's top of the line. But once these vehicles are released, then I'll give my full thoughts. But for now, it's brief. Anyways, that's all for that one. Let's get to the Hilux. Now, the interior of the Hilux. Okay, I'm not gonna comment too much on the steering wheel because the steering wheel is exactly the same. Okay, you do get a large you do get a large instrument panel, a lot like the top of the line Toyota Land Cruiser FJ. Yeah. Okay, so the interior is a lot like the Toyota Land Cruiser FJ. Yeah. Everything I'm gonna say, everything I said is pretty much exactly the same thing. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the Toyota Hilux, yes. Okay, so I'm pretty sure what I'm going to be talking about here will apply to the Land Cruiser FJ top of the line. So let's get to it. Okay, so um, okay, so you do get multi-terrain select in the Toyota Hilux. Your this is for drive mode selectors. Like if you're driving if you're driving on high range, it's just it's just your drive mode select. But then when you go off-roading and then you select multi-terrain select, that's when you can change the terrain of where you're going. Okay, here we go. So this is your transfer case. Okay. Okay, so the this vehicle is part-time four-wheel drive. So okay, so okay, so I was wrong about when I talked about the Land Cruiser FJ. So um, you do get your part-time four-wheel drive. It goes two-wheel drive high range, four-wheel drive high range, and then four-wheel drive low range. Okay, so it's part-time four-wheel drive. Downhill assist control, vehicle stability control off. Your chargers, yeah. Qi wireless charger. Okay, parking brake and brake hold. Yeah. Glove compartment, glove box, yeah. Your what this looks like. Oh yeah, your climate controls and your infotainment screen. So yeah. The interior of the brand new Toyota Hilux shares the same interior of what the top of the line Toyota Land Cruiser FJ will look like. So yeah, I have to admit, like the interior of these vehicles, I feel like they're pretty cool. So anyways, I would say the difference between the top of the line Land Cruiser FJ and the Toyota Hilux when it comes to talking about the interior, I think the Hilux's interior is much bigger compared to the Land Cruiser FJ because the Land Cruiser FJ, it's a very small size vehicle, but totally worth it. Like if for people who love Land Cruisers but want to stay on a budget. But anyways, that's all I have this video. I know this is pretty short, when I talk about these stuff, but this is the best I can talk about when it comes to talking about the interior. These vehicles aren't released yet, so these are the best pictures I could find on the internet when I want to talk about these vehicles. But really looking forward to these vehicles once they hit the market. I mean, these vehicles are only sold exclusively in Asian markets. So for the North American market, it's too bad. It's too bad they won't be having these vehicles in the market. But it is what it is because of the tax reasons and whatnot. tax laws, you know. But overall, I do love the beauties of these vehicles. You know, the exterior and the interior of these vehicles. So once these vehicles are released, then I'll talk more into this. But I'll end off the video with showing the top of the line Toyota Land Cruiser FJ interior and the Toyota HiLux. I'll end the video like that. But anyway, guys, that's all I have this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and be sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay updated on new content I have on my YouTube channel. But anyway, guys, that's all I have this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, and have a good day, everybody!